Good afternoon and welcome to 523 Expedition Drive here in beautiful South Fork, Colorado. We are on just under 6.5 acres. It's 6.42 acres with a great mountain cabin here. It is 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, has a beautiful kitchen and great land around it. I'm going to go ahead and switch the video around. And you can see that the yard, first of all, is a nice mixture of natural landscaping and well done landscaping that just kind of brings the feel of southern Colorado into your yard. And we're going to walk around the outside first and then I'll go in and show you the house. You can see these natural rock raised garden beds here. And then up in here we have a pond that I will show you. There are a lot of deer and elk in this area and they wander through. The deer more often than the elk, but you do see them. Nice retaining wall here. Up here we have a beautiful pond. It's turned off and drained right now, but it's about 1,500 gallons and this waterfall works. All you need to get this up and running is here. And so the pumps and the UV light and everything is ready to go for you. Got a little fire pit there. Here's a look at the house. I do want to point out to you that it has been recently stained and the exterior is in excellent condition. So the logs have been stained, oiled, whatever you want to call it, and it is good to go for a few years now. We'll walk over in here, another raised garden bed. If you take a look, you've got sprinklers on all of these, so it can be really effortless for you. This garden bed does not have sprinklers, but the others, the flower beds do. Here's a look at the back of the house. Just in excellent condition. This little shed here is going to stay with the property there under the balcony. South Fork at the last census in 2020 had about 613 residents, and so we're about 5 miles east of South Fork, kind of up against the foothills. And so the town of South Fork, full-time residents that live inside the city limits, is about 615. And that does not include, though, these little communities like this one. This is River Island Ranch, and it is outside the city limits. So the people in this neighborhood and a lot of other neighborhoods are not counted in that. And then we are a kind of a high-end tourist town. So we get a lot of summer visitors and winter skiers. We're about 18 miles from Wolf Creek Ski Area, home of the most snow in Colorado. So we get a lot of tourists, and our property values here are still very low compared to other ski towns like Breckenridge and Vail, Steamboat, places like that. So you can still get a great value on mountain property in South Fork. So you'll take a look here. We have a propane fired generator that will run your whole house should you lose power. Excellent to have around here. We don't lose power often, but sometimes in the winter we'll get a snowstorm or whatnot and some lines come down. Excellent to have. It kicks on. You don't have to do a thing. And that runs off a buried propane tank. So there's a 500-gallon propane tank right here. It's buried, so you don't have to look at it. And the propane company will come and fill it monthly for you. Just keep it topped off. Or they will come when you call them if you only want it filled every few months or so. This is on a well and septic. So here are your cleanouts for the septic. And the lids, there's one here and one here. And then your leach field is out here under the grass. That grass gets very green and lush if you water it in the summer. They haven't really watered it this year just because they are off and making new plans so that this home can be yours. So we'll wander around at the front again. See, you can see the exterior here is just really well done. Ready to go. There's new paint on the doors. New paint on the garage doors. Everything you see in here for the most part is staying. So it's fully furnished, ready to go. There's sheets, towels. They've even left you toilet paper and cleaning supplies. So all you need to bring is your toothbrush. Let's go inside and look. And one thing I really love about the homes in this River Island Ranch community is just the great mountain feel. It feels like a cabin, but it's spacious and open like a home. A little bit of both. We have right at 2,000 square feet here. I think it's 1960 something. All of the details are in the description. So if you click into the description at the bottom of this video, you'll find the price, you'll find a drone video, you'll find interior and exterior pictures, descriptions of everything you need. It'll have the well permit, it will have the exact location in Google Maps. Everything you need is in the description down below, so make sure you click into that. So a couple of the things that are not staying with the home are these little tables here in front of the windows and all of the taxidermy. So these 4 mounts, sorry, you can't keep them. Those 2, we have a pronghorn over here and an elk up there on top. So those guys are going with the owners, but other than those things, the mounts and those 2 tables, everything you see here is yours. You just have to get here before somebody else does. The kitchen is spacious. You've got great granite countertops, garbage disposal, dishwasher, side-by-side fridge freezer with an ice maker, electric stove, and built-in microwave. Great cabinet space. Everything is clean, and this house smells great. It's just clean, bright, and it smells great. These blinds are cool too. These, I think they're called sun up, sun down, or something like that. So you can leave them like this, so you get the light, but people can't see in. Or, it's hard to do this with one hand here. You can raise them back up, and it's fully closed, or you can raise them from the bottom as well. And these are throughout the whole house. So you'll see the front windows have them. The sliding glass door has a similar blind that comes across this way for your patio out there. Down here, we have a great pantry to start with. It's got a motion activated light and great space. Your crawl space access is under here. And in the crawl space, you have, they've made a kind of a floating floor down there with PVC pipe and some OSB boards, so it doesn't sit directly on the dirt. So you have airflow underneath the floor, but you can store things down there. They've left you a 12-foot Christmas tree, and this is ready to go for your holidays. You can be in here by Christmas and enjoy everything with your friends. Look at this guy. He's super cute. So the downstairs bathroom has a tub and shower. The upstairs bathroom by the main bedroom has a shower. So there are 2 downstairs bedrooms. They're very spacious. This is a king size bed. and it fits in here with plenty of room to spare. The closets in this home are great. They're huge. It's a little dark in here and I don't have my light with me. I apologize. But there's a lot of space here between the closet rack, the coat rack, and the doors. So they're deeper than you would expect. And great closets. Here's the second room. This is a queen size bed. Again, great closet. As we come around the corner here, we have a very large coat closet. Your high-speed fiber internet is right there, and that's provided through CLO, and that is world-class internet. So we've got some of the fastest internet you can get in our little town of South Fork, Colorado. It's great. Let me shut those. And then if we step around and look this way, this is the garage door to the garage. So right here in this entryway, we can think of it as a little mudroom. Very conveniently located washer and dryer. And these are staying. All the appliances, everything you see is staying. They've even left laundry detergent for you. How great is that? All right, let's step outside, into the garage. This garage is spacious and clean. It also smells good. That's important to me, so I always point that out. You've had, they've done an epoxy on the floor. This in here, this is all your mechanical, and they've got it very nicely insulated so that you don't have to worry if you want to drop the temperature in the house a little bit while you're gone. The pilot light alone will keep the stuff in there from freezing, like your water heater and stuff like that. So we are absolutely welcome to let you take a look at that, but I'm not going to mess with opening it right now. Your freezer stays. There used to be a pellet stove here. So if you look up, you can see that there's a patch there, and they just took it out because they weren't using it. But it sat on these blocks there. And then the pellet fuel, they've left you some because the fireplace in the living room, which I did not point out because I was talking, I'm sorry, that is a pellet stove. So we can wander back in there in a second and take a look at it. Great cabinetry here, a workbench, whatever you like. Here's your controls for the generator and your breaker panel. Look at that, everything's labeled and you can actually read it. That's great. We've got some attic kind of storage space there. They have gone through and double insulated everything. So even after, the home was built and insulated, they went back through and blew in more insulation into the area above the garage and above the main bedroom. So we'll step upstairs. Here's the pellet stove that I did not point out. Very convenient. Here, this is a loft area. You could use it for additional sleeping space, but they have it set up as an office. Look at this amazing desk. It's ready to go. They've left it for you. The internet's ready to go. Like I said, bring your toothbrush. It's ready for you. The primary bedroom is here on the second floor. Great walk-in closet. They've even left slippers for you, ready to go. New in the packaging. I mean, come on. I want this house. Great walk-in closet. Shower stall with benches, seats. Linen storage. Double sinks. They even left you look at these fluffy bath towels. And then there's a ton of space in here. You could put in a secondary office space. You could put in a sofa with a TV up here. Whatever you like. This is a king-size bed. This furniture is really high-end. It's beautiful. You've got the same type of blinds in here. Sun up, sun down. And then out here, I'm not going to open it because I tend to forget how to relock them. You have a balcony off of the primary bedroom. Your land goes back this away, and there is access to National Forest back there. So you can either ride out on your ATVs this direction and then catch the Ava Ramon Road back up by those homes up there and get out into National Forest on your ATVs, or you can walk out the back and off you go. So you can hike from here, or you can ride out on your ATVs without trailering, which is really amazing. But you cannot ride out from your property. You have to go out to the road and then out of the community and then back up like that. Stone chimney goes all the way to the top. And there you have it. This is an amazing home in a very desirable community. And one thing that's great about River Island Ranch is there is a clubhouse, or I guess you can call it a clubhouse, down by the river. River Island Ranch has an island in the middle of the Rio Grande River, and I will post a link to the video below. I'm going to go do a video of the island. It's got like the community clubhouse where you can host weddings, only if you're a member. So there is an HOA. Covenants are pretty minor. They're not overly restrictive, but you cannot have short-term rentals. So if you're looking for an Airbnb or a VRBO, this is not the home for you, but I do have others. But if you're looking for a place to either live full-time or just have a getaway for all of your closest friends, this is the place. It's beautiful. So again, my name is Dee. If you have any questions, give me a call, 719-873-5605. Check the description and make sure you follow all those other links and take a look at the island, the drone video, and there's also a 3D Matterport tour, which you can use to like measure the rooms if you want. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off for now. You guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.